Let the critique begin.
At the end of the 1977 sci-fi classic Star Wars, the Death Star was destroyed and the Rebel Alliance has emerged triumphant. But for the Galactic Empire, the battle has only begun. The 1980 sequel, titled The Empire Strikes Back, which today is referred to as Episode 5, continues the story, setting it 3 years later. Isn't that ironic? The original came out in 1977 and the sequel was 1980. Anyways, the sequel has the Empire return in an attempt to ultimately crush the Rebel Alliance. Darth Vader has grown an interest in Luke and wants him to fight alongside him in his objective to conquer the galaxy. In the previous film, Vader has killed Luke's mentor, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and his Force Spirit returns in the sequel to help Luke complete his Jedi training. Luke needed to travel to the Dagobah system to be guided by Master Yoda, who was a very popular character, especially in the more recent Star Wars films, mainly the prequels, of course. Meanwhile, Han and Leia must gain help in fighting against the Empire. Many people consider this film the best of the Star Wars films, and in some ways, I can agree. But my personal favorite Star Wars film is Revenge of the Sith. I'll talk about why when we get there. The whole reason I'm reviewing Empire is because of how close the 9th episode of the Star Wars saga is coming to theaters. I can't believe we're finally about to conclude the saga. I'm pretty excited for its end, but I think it's time Star Wars officially stopped right there. At first, the expansions are cool and interesting to see the rest of the Star Wars characters other than the Skywalkers, but at this point, I gotta say, okay, Lucas, this doesn't need to be a big universe like the MCU or DCEU. I understand the purpose of the expansions, but they're kinda overloading with them if you ask me. Anyways, Empire is a great continuation of the story. It felt like a necessary sequel because we get to explore Luke's journey to become a Jedi even more. Without this movie, we would just be scratching our heads at why Obi-Wan wanted Luke to enter Jedi training. But of course, that's not enough. We needed another movie, so then came Return of the Jedi, which I'll talk about some other time. Oh, Luke's father's still alive. Just a little hint to drop. Sorry, not sorry.